Welcome. My name is Rachel and my pronouns are she and her. Not only am I a proud University of Alberta alumni, I am also a student recruiter for the College of Natural and Applied Science at the University of Alberta. The College of Natural and Applied Science houses three different faculties: science, engineering, and agricultural, life, and environmental sciences. Today, I'm going to be speaking about the Faculty of Engineering's Bachelor of Science in Engineering program, and we're going to be talking about some career opportunities that this program could lead to. Before we begin our presentation, it's important to start with a land acknowledgement. So today I am presenting to you from Edmonton, Alberta, home to the University of Alberta. The University of Alberta acknowledges that we are located on Treaty 6 territory and respects the histories, languages, and cultures of First Nations, Métis, Inuit, and all First Peoples of Canada, whose presence continues to enrich our vibrant community, both on campus and in the Edmonton community. At the University of Alberta, we are truly leading with purpose. We are a top 5 university in Canada and a top 110 university in the world. Additionally, we currently rank second in Canada when it comes to graduate employment, so finding a job after our program. At the University of Alberta, we like to say that engineering is turning thinking into doing, meaning that anything is possible within the field of engineering, and your beginning of anything starts here. Whether you're interested in creating sustainable buildings or designing biomedical machinery to improve health practices, your path to have an impact on our world begins at the Faculty of Engineering at the University of Alberta. Across 9 disciplines, we have 30 unique degrees that you can apply for and take at the University of Alberta. The first University of Alberta engineering class started in 1908 with only 5 students. The faculty was later established in 1913. So we have over 100 years of excellence and around 4,000 undergraduate students and about 1,500 graduate students every year studying engineering on our campuses. We have about 800 engineering graduates enter the workforce each year, making us one of the largest engineering programs in North America. When it comes to rankings, we are ranked #1 in Canada for petroleum engineering, with electrical, civil, and mechanical engineering within the top 10. Globally, our mining engineering program is ranked in the top 12 in the world. We have $1.5 million in student scholarships awarded annually, and a world-renowned reputation for research and innovation. The Faculty of Engineering is proud to call the University of Alberta North Campus home. Here's a beautiful picture of it in the fall time. North Campus is only a few minutes away from Edmonton's White Avenue, which has a bunch of shops, and it's also a transit hub. So we have a couple LRT stops on campus that can take you downtown and around the city. For students interested in studying in French, you're able to take the first year of engineering at our French campus, Campus Saint-Jean. Campus Saint-Jean and North Campus are about a 10-minute drive away, but there's a free shuttle bus that is able to bring students between each space. So if you start your first year of engineering at Campus Saint-Jean, after your first year, you'll be moving to North Campus to continue your studies in engineering. And some of those first year classes are taken at Campus Saint-Jean, the majority of them are, and some will be taken at North Campus. So you can shuttle on over for those classes on the bus and have that variety of French classes as well as English in your first year. The Donadeo Innovation Center for Engineering is where you'll find our engineering student services and support centers. So it's this beautiful building here. We also have other buildings on campus specifically dedicated to engineering, including the Mechanical Engineering Building, the Chemical and Materials Engineering Building, and the Electrical and Computing Engineering Building. And we have other facilities that you're able to use as well. We recommend you check out uab.ca/tours to see some of our facilities and to book a campus tour. Another amazing space that engineering students have access to is the Elco Engineering Garage. It's a 6,000 square foot makerspace equipped with 3D printers, a welding station, laser cutters, and so much more in one of our engineering buildings on campus. So students can access this space to work on projects both for class-related topics, but also for their own personal interests with student groups and with projects they're working on in their own time. The Faculty of Engineering offers 30 fully accredited undergraduate programs, resulting in a Bachelor of Science in Engineering degree. All first-year engineering students complete a qualifying first year before choosing an engineering discipline that they would like to focus on. That qualifying first year is when you're with all the other first-year engineering students, and you get a chance to really learn the foundations of engineering. Some of the foundational courses include chemistry, math, physics, as well as specific introductory engineering classes. Again, you can complete that qualifying year at Campus Saint Jean or on North Campus. And in that first year, you're taking the exact same classes. At the end of that first year is when you have a chance to go through the discipline selection process, where you're able to rank the disciplines of engineering that you're interested in, as well as include if you're interested in co-op or the traditional study option. To talk more about that here, the co-op option has 20 months of paid work experience built into the degree. So you swap between regular studies and then another semester in work experience. So the co-op option takes about 5 years to complete total. The traditional route, which is another route you can choose, is just regular academic studies, where you have the summers off, so you're able to work during the summers, but it's not built into the degree. The traditional route takes 4 years to complete. We offer a variety of engineering disciplines that you can rank in the discipline selection process after your qualifying year. In your first year, in that qualifying year, you'll have an opportunity to explore all the different types of engineering and be able to get a grasp of what you may want to study moving forward. So some of our disciplines offer the chance to delve even further and do some specialization studies, such as our software option through our computer engineering discipline. It is important to note that placements into engineering disciplines and the co-op route for second year are competitive and that disciplines are not guaranteed. So we recommend students do their absolute best in first year so they're able to rank their disciplines of choice and hopefully receive admission to those in their second year. I want to speak a little bit more about co-op now, as you may not be familiar with it. So our co-op option is a great way to complement your academic studies with real-world work experience. So you're able to gain a competitive edge when entering the workforce as an engineer, as you'll have 20 months of paid work experience as an engineer leaving the program. So in co-op, again, you go between regular periods of study and the work experience. And because of that work experience component, it does take 5 years to complete, other than that academic 4. Some of our co-op employers from the past are here on the side, including Amazon, Apple, Nokia, Suncor, and the list goes on. So many folks, even once they do their co-op with the organization, are hired by that organization after graduation because of that connection from their co-op. Now we're going to switch gears a little bit, and I'm going to talk about some of the disciplines in the Faculty of Engineering at the U of A through each of the 4 departments of engineering that we have. So we're going to start off with chemical and materials engineering and talk about some of the career options that you could have if you took this degree. So in chemical and material engineering, some of the career opportunities include chemical engineer, design engineer, corrosion engineer, and that list goes on. A spotlight of chemical and material degree holders that we want to highlight is a forensic engineer. So in forensic engineering, you're applying engineering and science to investigate failures of machine, materials, or structures, usually involving damage or industry. So super impactful for public health and for folks who've experienced that damage. So chemical and materials engineering is a great option if you're interested in any of these career opportunities. And there's a lot more opportunities out there. These are just a few that we have listed. Another department we have that you're able to study in is our civil and environmental engineering department. So in civil and environmental engineering, we have a bunch of career opportunities here as well that you can take a look at. In this degree, you can train to have the skills necessary to be an architect, a bridge engineer, a construction engineer, consultant, a reclamation engineer, and the list goes on. So this is great for folks who really like the interface of environment with people and how engineering skills can impact both of those spaces. A spotlight career we have here is geotechnical engineering. So a geotechnical engineer would work on all stages of designing structures from concept to construction when earth materials are involved. So here's some great pictures, examples. When earth materials are involved, those geotechnical engineers are surveying the space and planning on how to build. Our next department that we're going to chat about career options in is our mining and petroleum engineering department. So in mining and petroleum engineering, you have multiple career opportunities. So some of the ones listed here are mining safety engineer, exploitation engineer, a petroleum engineer, and again, quite a few options. A spotlight here that we want to highlight is a well planning engineer. So in this career opportunity, a well engineer or a well planning engineer would plan the optimal well construction, maintenance, and abandonment operations of wells. They're also able to test and monitor the well flow and make adjustments as they need to. So this is another option, an area of study at the University of Alberta. Next, we have an electrical computer engineering department, and this includes engineering physics. So here, some of the career opportunities include an avionics engineer, nanofabrication engineer, a hardware development engineer, and so on. A spotlight engineering career we want to highlight is a robotics engineer. As you know, folks are pretty interested in robotics coming out of high school. As a robotics engineer, you would design and develop robotic prototypes while ensuring safety and dependability of those prototypes in society. There's some beautiful picture examples here that you're able to take a look at. And that kind of sums up our electrical and computer engineering department and some of the career opportunities available in it. Finally, we have our Department of Mechanical Engineering, one of our largest departments with many career options. And some of these pictures give examples of the things that you could work on. In mechanical engineering, we have a broad list of careers that you can get involved in following your degree. Some include a field engineer, design engineer, a manufacturing engineer, and so on. A spotlight career we want to highlight here is a biomedical engineer. So this career would advance technology and medicine to develop new devices and equipment to improve health. So one example could be building out prosthetic limbs and supporting folks who need them. And so a biomedical engineering option is available in our mechanical engineering department if you're interested in studying that. The life of an engineering student at the U of A is so much more than taking classes and planning for their career. It's also about building connections and developing skills outside of the classroom. So some of the ways that you can build connections is with our over 450 student clubs on campus. There's something for everyone's interests. Some examples include we have intramural clubs where you're able to play sports for fun with other folks. We have a club that's called Hide and Seek on campus, where across campus we have huge hide and seek games, which is a chance to make friends and just kind of de-stress after exams and studies. And the list really goes on. So we recommend checking out our list of student clubs and seeing if any of them would resonate with you. If they don't, you can also start your own club. If you grab 9 friends and yourself, you can make a club at the University of Alberta as well. Some other clubs I want to highlight is our Engineering Student Society, or ESS for short, as you can see in the picture with the balloons. So they're a student society that gives you a chance to be involved with student governance and leadership on a large scale, as they represent the needs of all students enrolled in the Faculty of Engineering. They also host fun events where folks can get to know each other. And then we also have discipline selection clubs. They're at the bottom right-hand corner of the slide. So each discipline has a club. For example, if you're in electrical engineering, we have an electrical engineering club that you can join and get support, make friends in your discipline, and kind of network. There's also other amazing engineering clubs that are making a difference in the STEM community. These include Diversity in Engineering, as you can see in the middle of the slide, our Indigenous Engineering Students Association, and RoboGals, where female identifying folks come together to work on robotics. Many of our engineering students also get involved in team projects, such as the Autonomous Robotic Vehicle Project, or AlbertaSat, which is launching satellites into space with the support of professors and researchers at the University of Alberta. These projects and student groups give you a chance to apply your engineering in some cases, but also make lifelong connections, which is really important. A student group that you're actually able to join as a high school student, if you are a female identifying individual, non-binary, or gender diverse in grades 10 to 12, is our Fem Plus program. So the Fem Plus program is a mentorship program for folks who are interested or unsure or considering engineering at the University of Alberta. You don't have to know that you want to go into engineering, but if you have a spark of an interest, you're watching this presentation, and that demographic fits who you are, we recommend applying to the Fem Plus program. It can help you explore possibilities in engineering and opportunities. Applications for the Fem Plus program are accepted in August until September every year. So if it's not that timeline, you're able to email us at the bottom email here at femprog@ualberta.ca. So that way when applications open, we can email you and let you know. In this mentorship program, you'll hear from faculty of engineering leaders, current students, and other high school students across Canada who are also in the program with you. There's monthly sessions such as what courses to take, how to apply to the U of A, as well as social events that really bring you together with those other high school students potentially interested in engineering. Here's a picture from a past year's program where the folks have just finished an activity together, and I just love the camaraderie that we see in this photo. So if applying to the Fem Plus program sounds interesting to you, we recommend you do apply if you are a female identifying individual, non-binary, or gender diverse in grades 10 to 12. At the University of Alberta Faculty of Engineering, your health and well-being is so important to us. We have a list of student supports that you're able to access, and they're super convenient as they're in one of the engineering buildings on campus. One of them is the Engineering Student Success Center, which is able to help you with academic success and tutoring and course help. The Engineering Wellness Center is a place where you can manage stress, mental health, and access counseling services. You can also visit our student services team, which has academic advising and co-op planning, can kind of help steer you in the right direction of your studies. We have an engineering career connections, which specifically offers career guidance. So for potential employers in your program, but also beyond. So you're able to access that even as an alumni. We also have a new initiative that's beginning in fall 2023 called the Innovation, Creativity, and Entrepreneurship Program, also known as ICE. So if you're interested in tech startups or entrepreneurship, they help students take their ideas through exploration, assessment, development, and materialization. So it really brings a project all the way to fruition. You can access the ICE space, which is newly built out in fall 2023. The U of A overall is also quite inclusive and offers prayer and meditation spaces, First People's House for Indigenous student support, counseling and mental health resources, our Institute for Sexual Minority Studies and Services, physical health supports, as well as counseling and wellness centers across campus. For physical health as a student, you're able to access our gymnasium spaces and our weight training area, which is quite nice as well. Now that we've told you about the future and what a career would look like following your studies at engineering at the University of Alberta, are you ready to apply? If so, you can head over to uab.ca/apply to access the application. Applications are open between October 1st and March 1st every year. Applying early is a great thing to do as our admissions are competitive. And if you want to speak to an advisor at any point in the process as a prospective University of Alberta student, you can access uab.ca/advising and book a session with our recruitment team. And just to go over the requirements if you were unsure, in order to apply to the University of Alberta's Bachelor of Science in Engineering program, you must have the following 5 high school classes or provincial/international equivalents. But for Alberta high school students, they are English 30-1, Chemistry 30, Math 31 or Calculus, Physics 30, and Math 30-1. Our competitive average fluctuates constantly throughout the year, meaning that we cannot give you an exact score to meet across those 5 classes, but you're able to view a 3-year historical trend in our averages at uab.ca/averages. We also encourage you to check out uab.ca/programs, which has all the different disciplines of engineering you're able to study, as well as more information on that qualifying year of engineering. Next, we'd like to invite you to stay in touch at uab.ca/recruitment events. We have events coming up all the time, including topic-specific presentations, how to apply to scholarships, tips from current students, and the list goes on. All of them live at uab.ca/recruitment events, so we recommend you check out that link as well. If you haven't seen our view book or you want to access a virtual view book of our programs at the University of Alberta and a lot of the information I covered today, you can check out uab.ca/start. We want to stay in touch with you. Again, if you want to book an advising session, uab.ca/advising. If you prefer to email us, the same team actually responds to an email inbox, which is enginfo@ualberta.ca. And if you want to learn more about the Faculty of Engineering and our incredible programs here, you can check out uab.ca/engineering. I want to thank you for listening to this presentation today. I hope you have a great day and consider the Faculty of Engineering for your studies following high school. Have a good day.